Hey Hans, you sure like to pick hard problems, don't you? Alright, well, I have written you a macro. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, it's very different from your macro, a whole bunch of different things. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that you need to change the path to the Java Converter app if that's different than mine. Okay, so let's show you how this works. Your Java app is very stupid. Its file selector mechanism does not use any of the standard Mac keyboard shortcuts or anything else, so it's hard to navigate. So what I've chosen to do is act upon the selected file in the Finder and drag it into your app. So you have to have that. Well, let's get rid of that. That's converted. So there's your file that you want to convert. Now let's run the macro. Okay, and there we go. You're done. Now, what you need to know in order to make this macro work is you need to know how I'm selecting the picture to drag the file. And you also have to know that your Finder window has to be visible in the Finder in a way that does not obstruct the Java app. So let's just bring up the Java app. What is that? Trade. Okay, so when it loads up here, and then, at least on my machine, it loads in this corner of my screen, and you'll notice that if I start typing, I can't do anything. If I hit Command-Shift-G, I can't do anything. Command-Shift-D to go home, D to go home. Nothing works. So you can tab around the interface a bit, but it's weird. At least on my machine, it won't go past this alias that I've got in there. So once again, we have to drag our file into it, open, and then do our various tasks. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Now, in order to get this area where I've got my click to select going, I'm going to take a screenshot holding down the control key, and I'm going to go to graphic converter, and I'm going to make an image from the clipboard, and I'm going to be very picky about what I want. So let's zoom that up to about 300%. What I want is this area, including the gray space here of the window toolbar or sidebar, and I want this selected, or this Finder highlighted area here, including the icon. But I want to be very careful about these edges, because these edges can be different colors due to the varying colors of lines in the Finder window. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select past the icon, and then I'm going to come and I'm going to drag this in, and I'm going to drag it just slightly past the edges of the highlighted area. Okay, and then I've got a decently liberal sized piece of this sidebar. So this little bit is very, very unique. Now I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go to my macro. And for testing purposes, I'm going to disable everything and just enable the click it found image, and we'll insert our new image, turn on display, turn on just move in the front window. Okay, this is for testing. And for testing, we can't have this showing on the screen, otherwise it won't be unique over here. So I'm going to make that, I'm going to make Keyboard Maestro disappear while I test. So I hit my hotkey, and Keyboard Maestro quickly selects my unique image. Alright, now if it's not there, then Keyboard Maestro is going to say, oops, you can't find it. Once it's selected, Keyboard Maestro finds it just fine. Okay, so we go back to Keyboard Maestro, and we turn that click on, and then we must have in the front window, which just makes it quicker. We turn off display, and then I want drag absolute, and that means it's dragging to an absolute screen position. And then I'll turn everything back on. Alright, so now once again, to run this thing, you have your window open, you select your file in the Finder, you hit your keyboard shortcut for it, and all should be done for you. Although I'm leaving it up to you at this point to quit the app. So anyway, we now have a converted file, and everything is done. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Hope this works for you.